Okay, so this is a test, I think, to see if this will work. Um, I have the new version of Shandalar up here, so that's pretty exciting. Um, it's kind of smushed in my perspective, but hopefully it shows up in 4x3. Um, so we're just going to start a new game. So the scaling is doing some weird stuff here, so hopefully it works out okay. I'm just going to pick. Let's just pick Sorcerer to start out with. This is my first time playing the newer edition. And we're going to play the best color magic, blue. I'm just saying. This doesn't really matter. We can make a goofy guy, though. Let's make, ooh, sexy elf. I like this guy. He's a crab person. Which I don't know if you know this about a crab person, but they're pretty, they're a dying breed. I guess his tunic doesn't matter since he's got crab person body. Uh, um, let's give him that. And what would a crab person have? Would a crab person have just a mace, and the other hand just a sword? A mace and a sword. Now some fire, then a mace. There we go. And we'll give him. Oh, perfect! I love it. It's like a proto-tuckosity. It's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna call this the Tuckosity. There we go. Chandelizer. Chandelizer? Shandalar is materializing. Okay, let's go to a town and let's see what decks I have. What deck I have. I have 4 planes. Crimson Acolyte, protection from red. Target creature gains protection from red. Okay, that might be good if I go against like the red castle. Banalish Cavalry. It's got flanking. It's a 2/2 for 2. Not bad. Not bad on aggro. Adashan Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. If I have life gain synergies, that might be useful, but most likely that's not useful. Arrest. That's it's Pacify. 9 islands. Steam Frigate. Can't attack unless defending player controls an island. So kind of a defender, unless I'm fighting a blue player. Separatist Void Mage. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target creature to its owner's hand. That's a pretty good bounce effect. Like it's a good draft card, which is kind of what you're needing at the beginning of Shandalar. Opal Lake Gatekeepers. 4 for a 2/4. When it enters the battlefield, if you control 2 or more gates, you may draw a card. I don't see that ever happening. Narok Commando. It's got Shroud. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can actually get something that allows it to hit in reliably. Merfolk Looter, that's just a great card. That's just a great fucking card. Electric Eel. Deals 1 damage to me for a 1/1. No. Delver Secrets, here's an actual good card. I don't know if there's a way on this to flip it. Oh, no. There's not really a way to flip it. Well, moving on. Cloud of Fairies is really good. When it enters the battlefield, it up to the lands, and it's got cycling. It's a flying 1/1. It can kind of just pay for itself. You're just down a card for a flying 1/1, which isn't too bad. Insight. Whenever an opponent casts a green spell, you draw a card. So good against if I go up against green people. Setta Sanctuary, not Sarah Sanctuary, but Setta. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a red or green permanent, draw a card, then discard a card. If you control a red permanent and a green permanent, instead draw 2 cards, then draw a card. Okay, okay. 5 swamps. A wall of distortion. Distortion. Defender, 2 and a black, tap it. Target player discards a card. Activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery for a 1/3 wall. That's okay. It's not good, but I like discarding. Volcano Imp, flyer for 4 for a 2/2. You can pay 1 red. It gets first strike until end of turn. That's okay. I have 2 of those. Doffy Jackal. It's got Shadow. Shadow. It's got black, tap, sacrifice, or no tap, just sacrifice it. Destroy target blocking creature for 2 and a black. It's a 2/1 with Shadow. That's a nice little aggro creature. That I might actually get there. Bladewing's Thrall. Has flying as long as I control a dragon. Interesting. When a dragon enters the battlefield, you may return Bladewing's Thrall from your graveyard to the battlefield. If I get some more dragons, maybe that'll be good. Mire Blight. Enchant creature. When enchant creature is dealt damage, destroy it. Okay, that's an interesting enchantment. Homicidal Seclusion. As long as you control exactly 1 creature, that creature gets +3/+1 and has lifelink. Do some kind of Voltron shit, but I don't think this is a good setting for it. 3 mountains, 3 forest, Wanderbrin Root Cutters. It can't be blocked by green creatures. It's a 3/3 for 4. Inkwell Leviathan. This is a great draft card, I think. It's just a big old dumb thing with Island Walk and Trample and Shroud. Your opponent can't really do much against it. Like, it's really good. Training Drone. It can't attack or block unless it's equipped. I don't think I'm going to be doing that often. We just got a dumbass Gargoyle. It's a 2/2 flyer for 4. That might actually be good because it's just colorless. It's just something we can play. War Barge. Pay 3, target creature gains Island Walk until end of turn. When War Barge leaves the battlefield this turn, destroy that creature. A creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated. Darksteel Pendant. 1, tap it to scry 1. Maybe that gets there. I don't know. So we're gonna leave our deck as it is. I don't feel like it's a good deck. We should probably cut it down. You can cut your deck down to consolidate, sort deck, music. I don't know why there's an option for music. But anyway, you can cut it down to 40 cards. So we're probably gonna do that. I don't know what I would cut. Like, I mean, maybe like the 3 mountains. Like, if we look at we have 4, 9, that's 13, 13, 18, 21, 24 in our 24 lands in our 52 card deck. Like, that's not that great. So, probably cut the forests and the mountains. The forest and the mountains. Just get on out of here. No, I don't want to sell you. Is there a way I can grab multiple? Maybe not. Okay, forest and mountains. So now we're down to 46. 4, 9, and 5 is not the worst. That's, how much is that? That's 5 or 9, 9. That's 18. 18 is a good place to start. So I like that. So now we can cut 6 cards that we think that aren't going to get there. I don't think this Training Drone is going to get there. We don't have any equipment. I don't know about Homicidal Seclusion. Mire Blight is not a kind of card that we want to play early on. Inkwell Leviathan, Bladewing's Thrall we're not going to play. Volcano Imp, I like it. Like, it's kind of like a Millennial Gargoyle, which is going to be helpful for us. Delver's Secrets. Jeez. I don't know how many instants and sorceries we have. Like, this is our big. Since we can cut this out since we're not going to be playing anything. I don't know about Delver. We don't have any instants and sorceries, do we? I don't think we do. We've got this fucking thing. Insight's an enchantment. Huh. Put that out. I think I would just go with this. Maybe put something in for the Mire Blight. Maybe take out the Delver and put in the Mire Blight. Because, like... No, we're just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it. Let's see. We have Excidia Golem, Affinity for Mountains. That's pretty cool. Mortuary Mire, Commander All-Star right there. Swamp, Capuchin Unicorn. I feel like you should always buy swamps and buy a Mortuary Mire. We will not buy that. No. Get a quest! Defeat the Shear, which has been menacing our village. Return here and I'll reward you with one blue amulet. I will accept this. Accept. I have 3 days. So this game has a time system. Time kind of runs along as you're playing. Here's my map. Lane map. City info. I can look at all the cities that I've been to. But it has a real-time clock system as it's playing. Basically, what you can do is, like, this has 3 days, and I have 3 days to beat the seer that's been haunting this village. So hopefully I can do it. Here's my character statistics screen. Wizard statistics. This is the 5 evil wizards that are trying to take over the world and summon this guy. Kind of looks like fucking Orcus from D&D, but they have these little balls on their staff, and that's how many mana links they can make before I lose. There's 10. I have 10 mana links to start out with. These are my health. I have food, and food you actually have to keep going, or else you start dying and you go super slow. These are powers. I don't remember what the powers do. I have 2 jumpy powers, and I have 1 blue amulet and 1 white amulet. So I think we're good. I'm just gonna start playing, and we'll see how it goes. I don't think I'm gonna do very well. So I think this is a seer. So let's go punch her. Okay, it is. So my auntie's Millennial Gargoyle. Her auntie is a Metropolis Fight, and since this is just a game, obviously, we can have aunties. I will duel the seer. Heads, I think that means she wins. She'll decide if she wants to go. Yeah, there we go. Let's look at my hand. I have Plains, Swamp, Ashran Cleric, move a little bit, Volcano Imp, Dothy Jackal, and Swamp. I feel like this hand is okay. We can play all the cards in our hand. Like, I'm worried if we mulligan that we're just going to get some bad stuff. So she mulliganed down to 5, and she only has 8 health, so hopefully this isn't too bad. I'm going to put down a Plains. So we're just going to get kind of boring. Oh, Brass Man! I'm dead. I'll put down another, I'll put down a Swamp, actually, and then let me put down this Cleric. Tappity tappity. It's so pleasing. Jace's Phantasm, so should let my stuff get a lot of stuff in it. My stuff gets stuff. I'll put down another Swamp, and then we'll play the Jackal. I think if I... Let me hit cancel here. I think if I just double-click on the Jackal, it'll just cast it with my available mana. So I can attack with the Ashran Cleric here. Or I can just hold it back. I think I'm just going to hold it back. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 4. Okay, so he gets to kind of half scry 3 times, and then swing in for 1. But that's okay, because we have our Volcanic Imp. Boop, boop. And I'm playing my spells in main phase 1. That's how you know I'm good. We're just going to swing in with the Jackal. It's got Shadow. Stuff can't block it. Target creature gains flying. So it's got some flying stuff, but it's not like it mattered. War Barge. Island Walk until end of turn. Destroy that creature. That's interesting. So I could use it on my own creature, or I could use it on an opponent's creature and then somehow kill my own War Barge. That's a very expensive removal spell. So we're just going to go to combat, and we're just going to swing with the Jackal. And then we're just going to cast this guy again. I feel like this is a good... Okay, it's going to activate the Elixir O Life. I'll cast the War Barge just to cast it. Boom. Do the same thing we've been doing. Swing with the boy. Trinket Mage. Ooh, interesting. A Jeweled Bird. You do put all the cards you own from ante into the graveyard, then draw a card. Okay. So basically, I get Jewel Bird. I don't really run it, but maybe I can sell it. Oh, okay, cool. So we have any of that. So now we can cast a Separatist Void Mage or a Steam Frigate, which they do have an island, so that would be pretty good. I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll do that, and then we're just gonna keep on attacking with the Docky Jackal. It's a Jackal. So it's got 5 health, so I'll activate War Bards. Tap 1, 2, 3. I got my Steam Frigate. We'll go to combat. These attackers, that and that. Badoom! Cool. So, when I win, I can get these things. This was what was anteed over here on the left. I can also get a Disdain and a Helium Squirter. Disgusting. It's got Graph, though. That's pretty cool. Or I can take the Dungeon Clue, which leads to a clue to the Path of Kronos, which has a Mox Pearl, a Mox Ruby, and a Tinker inside of it. So all very powerful cards. However, I feel like I need to pump up my deck and make it better. So I'm going to take the cards, and I'm going to go back to the city that I stopped in and turn in a quest. And I'm rewarded with a fine blue amulet. So that's cool. I'm trying to figure out how I save. That's going to be really important, if you ask me. My pool did the art here. Is that it? No, that's Dungeons and Castles. That's the giant map. Let's see if they have anything. They don't have any new cards. Come here, Momo. Come here. Let's leave the village. I do not want to quit. I want to save. Well, I'll figure this out later. Thank you for looking at my video. It's been 17 long minutes. This is really just a test for me. I probably won't even post this anywhere, but hopefully it sounds good. Thanks. Bye.